Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Monte Carlo is back and it's making a bold statement. After years of silence, Chevrolet has revived one of its most iconic nameplates, and it's nothing short of a muscle car renaissance. The 2025 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS isn't just a nostalgia trip, it's a declaration that American performance cars still have plenty to say. This is not your grandfather's Monte Carlo. It's sharper, more aggressive, smarter, and it's loaded with modern tech while keeping its raw edge. Let's dive into what makes this new SS a potential legend in the making. First off, let's talk about design. The 2025 Monte Carlo SS has presence. A lot of it. From the moment you lay eyes on it, you get the sense that this car isn't just here to fit in, it's here to dominate. The front fascia is bold and angular, with a wide blacked-out grille that gives it a snarling look. The LED headlights are razor-sharp, almost like the eyes of a predator locked onto its prey. There are deep creases along the hood and flared fenders that scream muscle, but with a modern twist. Chevrolet didn't just recycle retro design quiz, so they reinterpreted them for the future. The orange paint option, it's a head-turner. This isn't just some flashy gimmick, it's a deep, metallic tone that shifts with the light, giving the car a sculpted, muscular look. It pops under the showroom lights, but it also holds its own in the real world out on the streets, in motion, where this car really belongs. Around the back, the Monte Carlo SS stays aggressive. The taillights have a sleek, C-shaped signature that nods to modern Camaro and Corvette DNA, but with its own identity. The quad exhaust tips hint at what this car is capable of, while the subtle rear spoiler adds both form and function. There's nothing overly exaggerated here, it's clean, it's mean, and it's ready to burn rubber. Now let's open up that hood. The heart of the 2025 Monte Carlo SS is a beast. It's powered by a 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine borrowed from the Corvette Stingray, tuned for more torque and a different driving character. We're talking about an output in the range of 480 to 500 horsepower, sent straight to the rear wheels. It's paired with either a 10-speed automatic or, for the purists, a 6-speed manual. Yes, a manual option in 2025. Chevrolet knows its audience. The Monte Carlo SS accelerates like it's angry at the road. 0 to 60 happens in under 4 seconds, and the sound, whoa, the sounder is pure American thunder. A deep, guttural growl on startup, a fierce roar when you hit the throttle, and crackles and pops on downshifts. It's the kind of engine note that sends chills down your spine and makes you want to take the long way home every time. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The chassis has been completely re-engineered with a performance-first mindset. Magnetic ride control, sport-tuned suspension, and an electronically controlled limited slip differential all work together to keep the Monte Carlo SS planted in corners. It hugs the road, feels composed at high speeds, and yet still manages to offer a surprisingly comfortable ride when you're just cruising. Step inside, and it's clear this car was built to blend performance with modern luxury. The cabin is driver-focused, with a flat-bottom steering wheel, paddle shifters, and deeply bolstered sport seats that hold you in place like a racing harness. The materials are top-notch: soft-touch surfaces, carbon fiber accents, contrast stitching, and optional Alcantara trims make it feel like you're sitting in something far more expensive than it is. The infotainment setup is where Chevy really stepped up. A massive 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster pairs with a 13.4-inch central touch screen, both fully customizable. The graphics are crisp, the interface is intuitive, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard. Add in a premium Bose sound system, built-in navigation, and a performance telemetry system, and you've got everything you need, whether you're tearing up the track or cruising through the city. One of the coolest new features, a performance HUD that projects critical info: speed, RPM, gear, G-forces right onto the windshield. It's inspired by racing tech and helps keep your eyes on the road while still feeding you all the data you want. Safety hasn't been forgotten, either. You've got all the modern essentials: lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and even a new performance-oriented forward collision alert system that adapts based on your driving mode. Speaking of which, there are 4: Tour, Sport, Track, and Snow, Ice. Each one fine-tunes throttle response, steering feel, suspension stiffness, and even exhaust note, letting you dial in the Monte Carlo SS to match your mood and the road ahead. One thing fans will be happy to hear is that this car isn't just a rebadged Camaro or Corvette. The Monte Carlo SS has its own platform, its own tuning, and its own identity. It's bigger than a Camaro, more refined than a Challenger, and feels more mature than a Mustang. It's a Grand Tourer with muscle car roots, designed for people who love driving, but also want comfort, tech, and practicality. Yes, there's even a usable rear seat and a decent trunk. Try finding that in a Corvette. Fuel economy? Well, let's be honest, you're not buying this car to save gas. But thanks to cylinder deactivation and smart aerodynamics, it's not terrible. Expect something in the ballpark of 16 mpg city and 25 highway if you're gentle. But come on, we know you won't be. Let's talk price. The 2025 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS starts around $52,000, which undercuts a lot of European competitors and even some domestic rivals when you look at the performance-to-dollar ratio. Fully loaded with all the bells and whistles, you're looking at closer to $65,000. Still, for what you're getting, a V8 power, modern tech, stunning look, so it's a solid deal, especially when you compare it to how much nostalgia and excitement it delivers. This isn't just a new model, it's a comeback, a reawakening. Chevrolet brought back the Monte Carlo name because it means something. It represents a time when cars had personality, or when they were more than just transportation. And in a world moving rapidly toward EVs and soulless crossovers, the Monte Carlo SS is a reminder that there's still a place for high-octane thrills and real driving passion. Is it perfect? Not quite. Some might wish for all-wheel drive. Others might prefer a more minimalist interior. And yes, it could have gone even more retro with the styling. But honestly, this car delivers where it matters most: a power, presence, and personality. The 2025 Monte Carlo SS is a car for drivers, for enthusiasts, for anyone who's ever looked back at their car after parking it. It's the kind of machine that makes your heart race before you even turn the key. And once you do, well, let's just say you'll want to drive, and keep driving. So, whether you're a long-time Monte Carlo fan or just someone who appreciates a damn good performance coupe, the 2025 SS deserves your attention. It's loud, it's proud, and it's proof that the American muscle car isn't dead, it's just evolving. And this evolution, it's looking really, really good. Let me know if you'd like this broken into sections, turned into a PDF for your script notes, or matched with visual cues.